Today's collectible spot, we're having a look at the new Medicom Toys Nintendo Ultra Detailed Figure Mario Brothers. This is an official Nintendo licensed product and features the first appearance of Mario. Now, the coloring might seem just a little bit off, and this is something that Spot will touch base on when we get this opened up. But this new line of figures from Medicom Toys features different incarnations of everybody's favorite characters. This particular Mario, while maybe not necessarily looking like this, was the artwork that they originally drew and conceived of for the original advertisements and also the arcade cabinet that featured the original classic Mario Brothers. So Mario and Luigi may look just a little bit different, and again, something I'll touch base on when we get this opened up. Spin around the back of the package, the other figures available, there's Mario and Luigi, there's Yoshi, there is Luigi from Luigi's Mansion 2, Super Mario Brothers Wii U, Super Mario Brothers U Yoshis, and also there is a Fire Mario. To check out more from the folks over at Medicom, you can go to www.medicomtoy.co.jp. Spot picked up a couple of these from his nearby video game store, so we're going to have a look at a couple of these in the next several reviews. Spot's going to take a break and get this opened up, but when we come back, we're getting a better look at Mario. There's more heading your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Okay, so let's get a better look at Mario. He comes with a display stand right at the bottom there. It features Mario Brothers, dated 2015 Nintendo. The display stand doesn't really hold him all that well. As you can see, underneath he's got a hole, and he's also got a peg. You can kind of see right away how the two will come together. But just shy of me breaking this, which I don't want to do, I don't feel like it really sits well enough on him. Like, you can put pressure on him, and he does stand on it, but not well enough. And if this was a little more secure, I'd feel a little more confident putting weight on it, because again, I'm worried that that's going to break off. What I might ultimately do, you can kind of wiggle it, see? It does stay on there. There he is. Well, that's as best as I probably can get it. It'll stay on there, but just a little bit of wiggling, Mario may potentially fall off of it. So what I might just do, if I'm not super disappointed by it not coming off, I might just really glue it on there and leave it as is. So that's what he looks like with his display stand. Let's go ahead and take Mario off. Put the display stand right there. So as I mentioned with the package end of the review, yes, Mario doesn't quite look like this. If you start comparing him over to, you know, how we know and love Mario now. Swapped for colors now, this original release, this original appearance of Mario has a pink shirt, blue overalls, and a somewhat strange looking hat. Kind of looks like a baseball cap, but it looks like it's got ears to it as well. Now, with the Mario and the Luigi we'll be looking at in a separate video. These were characters that were designed solely for the arcade cabinet for the original Mario Brother game. If you remember the original Mario Brothers game, it was just a series of platforms and pipes, and characters such as crabs and stuff like that would come out of the pipes, and Mario and Luigi would have to knock them over and then run across to knock them off. So between the arcade cabinet and the promotional artwork that they made for the Mario Brothers, very different than what the game ended up being. And it's certainly a lot different than what we end up getting with Mario down the road. And that's one particular reason. In fact, the Mario was the one that got me first interested in picking these up. And then since then, I've just kind of gone in and picked up what ones they had available. But it's one of the few designs of Mario that you may never ever see again, just because it's from a very short, small period of a greater timeline for this character. I do really like the expression on him as well. I really like the simplicity and the design of the character. A very exaggerated large nose, very big mustache. It looks like it wants to be Mario, but again, not 100%. He's got his finger pointing as well. There's really no posability to it to speak of. It's just a plastic statue. It also brings me back to the day, well, even at school, I used to have friends that had the old Game & Watches. And they were basically like flip-up consoles long before the days of the Game Boys. And like this kind of just throws me back to those old days of the Game & Watch consoles. These are relatively new, at least the video game store that I picked this up at had these as new released items. Spot picked up this one and picked up the Luigi and picked up a couple others that we're going to be having a look at in the next series of videos. It may not be, well, a very familiar Mario to some, but maybe for the ones that grew up with Mario long before he became a celebrity, this might be a blast from the past for you. Today's collectible spot, we were having a look at the new Medicom toys, Nintendo. I don't know if you want to call this first appearance Mario, but we're having a look at a very different looking Mario. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more collectible spots heading your way. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.